Oh my goodness, Capricorn. Let the good times roll. Yeah, baby. It's going to be, fingers crossed, could be one of the best months you've had in years. The potential is there. Obviously, the universe is playing that tune. It's up to you to sing and join in. It's not just going to happen. You have to kind of harness that energy. But let's start at the beginning. And let's just go straight into the new moon, actually, because this new moon is super important. The biggest and most incredible happening of this month is when Jupiter and Venus join forces, and they're doing that in your pleasure, romantic relationships, joy, creativity, children, and all good things. So it's the good vibes house, and you're like, the opportunity to really explore and open up the next dimension of your life and what's going to bring you joy and pleasure. And hopefully a lot of things are going to come in this month which are bringing you said joy and pleasure. And please make use of this energy by being creative, by giving yourself and finding the space to do the things that give you pleasure and joy. Let's start with this new moon, which is super powerful. It's about letting go. Are there things in your life that are blocking you experiencing your creativity, your pleasure, your joy? It could be your own thought process. It could be people or circumstances that you have the power to let go of, but for some reason you haven't. Well, that's all coming to a head on this new moon. But this new moon is super important for manifesting the future as well. So what joy and happiness do you want? If you were to see yourself in a year's time and you were really happy, creatively fulfilled and joyful, what would that look like? Start to think about that. Start to project it, see it, experience and communicate with the future, because it could truly be your destiny. This new moon is just not any old new moon, but it has a conjunction to Uranus. So hopefully some unexpected happiness is coming your way. And Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, is bringing all the good vibes, not just on that day, actually, pretty much all month. So we're being asked to open our arms to that. We're being asked to gallop to new horizons, to stretch ourselves, to open up, to push ourselves towards bringing this energy in. And that's really a vital part of it all. But unexpected situations and experiences are going to come in to help us, to show us the way, to shine a light on what we need to do. And also on the 13th of May, the sun is conjunct Uranus, the planet of the unpredictable and genius. You may have a genius idea for something creative, but also we have Venus sextile Saturn. You have the opportunity to truly to commit to what you love. And when you commit to what you love, answers are coming. And because Saturn is there, it could be that whatever this new joy is, or joy that you're transforming is, it could last for years and years and years. So it's definitely worth putting the effort in this month for that. Now, Mercury is shifting signs and entering Taurus, and it's 100% direct, thank goodness, on the 15th of May. And you're able to, actually, you're making other people laugh. You're very charismatic. Other people are drawn to you and you're uplifted. Even the thoughts in your mind are leaning towards optimism. So that is very, very positive. Take those shoots, though. Like we often think that our thoughts are like real things and they're concrete things. No, they're not. We are in control of that thought process. If you have a thought you don't like, change it. And it can be that simple. But thankfully, Mercury is helping you move away from, your Capricorn kind of rigidity and opening up to finding a way to be flexible so that you can experience pleasure, if you don't mind me saying. Anyway, on the 18th of May, Venus and Uranus are joining forces. Unexpected joy, happiness. You might go on a date. You might go on a picnic. You might find yourself in a situation where you're just laughing your ass off with your mates, but it's wonderful. And also you're feeling seen with the Sun and Jupiter conjunct on the 18th of May. If there's something you want to push forward, something you want to achieve, the 18th of May is a good day to do it. But the most important day of the year, or maybe that's true, who knows, but certainly of the month, is the full moon in Sagittarius, which is sextile Pluto. not because of that actually, but because it's also the same day where Venus and Jupiter have their conjunction. But we can't dismiss the full moon in Sagittarius because it's part of the orchestra of the energy of that day. So really important that you look out for psychic and intuitive inspiration and strange synchronicities. Through making a change which you intuitively know, great rewards are there. This Venus and Jupiter is going to show you what you love, how to love, and other people are going to be surprised at how open you are this month. How loving, how empathetic, how you really don't want anything superficial. You need to really emotionally connect to people this month, and you find it joyful. Sometimes you can find that scary or tedious even, but right now you're going to find it absolute pleasure to surrender yourself emotionally. Happy days. The vibes slightly change later on the 23rd when Venus enters Gemini and then Jupiter, big energetic shift for us, enters Gemini, and the focus after all that joy is actually about self-reflection, changing your patterns and habits to ultimately change your life. Now the key to this Jupiter in Gemini is to know that even tiny changes can bring you massive results. This could be one of the best months ever, so please play along, open up and surrender to happiness. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. So here is the deck. I love the box. Got some of the tarot heroes on the front that are in my deck, which I'll tell you about later. It is flip top. How fabulous is that? I love that. And then you have the little booklet here. Little nuggets of information about each card. Here they are. Notice the gold. The Fool. The Magician. The High Priestess, which is so important because it is Pamela Coleman Smith. She was the illustrator of the original Rider-Waite. And I have 3 Lovers cards. The Chariot, Strength, the Hermit, various heroes here. This is Anna May Wong. So I've got this leaflet that comes with the pack. It gives you one line of straight to the point wisdom about it. But this is the book. And I'm so pleased with it because what I aim to do with this deck is to inspire your own psychic ability, but also to empower you and uplift you every day with the message of the card. Let's take a look inside. In it, we've got the meanings and readings. All my knowledge is in this book, all my love and all my heart. I talk to you about my journey, and I talk to you, most importantly, about how to dive in and learn the tarot really quickly, because that's the way I roll. Very easy guide. I talk to you about reversals and how to empower yourself and feel the love of the tarot. And then there's a little space where you can do your readings. And at the back, really importantly, I talk to you about all the card characters, the amazing things they did in the world to inspire us. Just to give you a taster, let's pull a card to see what we've got. Well, that is a great card. The 9 of Cups, the Wish card. The most basic interpretation of the 9 of Cups is that you're being given a massive cosmic yes. This book is my life's work. I've been doing tarot basically from when I was born. It's been a lifelong passion, and you're always learning when it comes to tarot, and I've tried to put everything I know and all the magic and how you can learn quickly. You can get them from Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and potentially order them from your local bookshop and support your local bookshop. These carry my heart and my soul, and I thank you for being on this journey. You inspired me to do it because I wanted to have an inclusive deck. So I thank you for being my inspiration.